Hey guys, I'm Kari. I'd like to do RTA with Feng Yan today. He is a must-have monster for turn 2 players like me. My team's core monsters are Karnal, Gyo, Belial, and he is one of them. I pick him when my opponent's team is close to turn 2 team. It doesn't make much sense to pick him for turn 1 team or CC team, and I often pick him with Aria as my second pick. With the increased defense, his one-time damage will be around 7000. Durable damage dealer is very easy to use monster for turn 2 teams, and I use two of him. One is the one I use all the time, as you can see. Even with Federica attacks, it's hard to take him down quickly. And the second one is the one I built this time. Defense is over 2700. His previous highest defense was 2500, but this time he beat it even more. We'll see how much damage he can do with this defense. I use All Guard instead of Violent Will. This allowed him to exceed 2700. I don't think many players use Guard in RTA, but it's useful for this kind of challenge. As for the Guard runes, there are some with good options, but I have never done re-up, so I don't have that many good runes. And the scores aren't very good either. And the additional damage of artifact is important to do a lot of damage to the opponent's monster in this build. The total additional damage of defense is 29%, so with this he can roughly 1000 damage per hit to the opponent. It's also important to keep accuracy high. If he can do defense break with skill 1, he can do even more damage. As for resistance, I wanted to max it, but I didn't have a good option. I'd like to max it with Gyo and Belial's leader skill. I have set the second one to this kind of build to get the highest defense, but I usually set his HP around 28,000. And use it differently from the first one. I use the second one depending on my opponent's pick. For example, if my opponent picks Thessalion as his second pick, I always use the second Feng Yan. If my opponent picks Thessalion and I pick Feng Yan, there is a very high probability that enemy will pick Federica. In that case, I use the second Feng Yan so that he'll never be defeated. As for artifact, I use fire damage cut. I may post a video of that build in the future. Okay, let's start this video.